お疲れ様です。
あ、お疲れ様です。PK、バルサ大好きじゃん。
バラン取ってるし。
そりゃ取りますよ。110連まで引いて、マルキスだかなんかしか当たんなくて。そっからまた追加で入れて。
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary.
結局何連
We should be in for something very special.
30だから
If you're
20
just
連ぐ
joining
らい。
us, we are already underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Oh, that's a key interception. And that is as far as they're going to go.
月曜日ルンメらしいよ。
マジっすか？
Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
さすがにそろそろ乗
The
り換
man
え
is
ない
an
とやばい。
absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Rummenigge!
ロスクリ、木綿らしい。
Rummenigge simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
でもウィルパワーじゃなくてよかった。
Foot in. Can he get on the end of this?
いや、出せよ、それダイレで。
Kunde. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Over to the left. He's shifting through the gears here.
それ。
So we're still where we started right now. And he's gone searching crossfield. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yaya Toure is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Stood up well to him there. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
いや、無理ですね。
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Barcelona are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Bellingham.
ここじゃないよ。
Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bellingham. And now the breakaway. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Hazard. He's away. Iniesta.
Messi.
Is in a really good position out wide. Messi. Iniesta. Now it's De Jong. Rummenigge.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Luis Suarez. Neymar. And Edmilson. And he's picked it up out wide. Neymar plays it in. Dida deals with that, nice and simple. Well timed, excellent interception.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. A heavy challenge. It's a searching pass. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. And a chance! Goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que no está permitido llevarse a casa los balones que vayan a pagar.
And the action is back underway.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Hazard hangs in and climbs up big. Harmlessly behind.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Opts for safety. Koundé. And it's Messi. Hazard. Looking for a runner. Oh, Red, nice interception. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Thuram hurtling down that right flank. Yaya Toure. And this is Luis Suarez. And that has been cut short. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hazard with the delivery. Cleared away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played through into space. Neymar in acres of space out wide. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Messi. Ter Stegen breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's charged for a shot! Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Piqué can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's been cut out, well played. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. This looks promising. And he can clear it away. Ball is over the line.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11, Neymar.
Bergomi.
El dorsal 10,
Pass
Messi.
somewhat off target.
El dorsal 17, Iniesta. El dorsal
And that
14,
interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped
el
it.
dorsal 15,
Varane with the foul.
Ronaldinho. El dorsal 22, el dorsal 6, el dorsal 7.
Rafael Varane has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. No, that's been intercepted. That has been slung wide. And he's managed to get free. Good goal. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about...
Shot a goal! He has done it! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Rivaldo chooses to go crossfield. And he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Great defending, strong and determined. It's Dembele! It's there! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Dembele! Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Rivaldo. And it's Ronaldinho. Goes looking wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, it's Dembele. Shot could be on. It's Ronaldinho! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I've been hugely impressed with Kaoru Mitoma, Peter. He has worked extremely hard on all aspects of his game, and you're not going to find too many weaknesses about at the moment. He thrives on that left side, and he can either...
Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this the chance to fire his team in front. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's certainly onside here. Osimhen played into space. Messi picks it up out wide. Now this... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touch.
Can he finish? In he goes again.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Now it's Pelé. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Showing good feet. And the finish! He's got a goal! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot.
He's had a shot! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Now it's Pelé. Now it's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined.
There they go, hunting again.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Oh, nearly. Pirlo. Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that has not gone well.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Osimhen. Oh, well played, well played. Ronaldinho. Pirlo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's having a shot! It's in! Right back in the game! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Costa Curta. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, that looks a decent ball. Looking to play him in. Chiellini going vertical. Now it's Ronaldinho! And it's in! And just like that, he's into double figures now. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got 2 strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Shot could be on. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. It's hit the upright. Varane attempts a clearance. Nice looking ball. Well read, nice interception. And there is the half-time whistle. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And we are up to the break.
Well, who would have expected both teams going in level after that? Lots of drama, and Peter, please don't ask me to pick a winner.
Backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff. Substitution.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. And it's Nakata. Aimed beyond the defence. Big chance! Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Mbappe. Oh, that's nice. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Tries to pass it through. Spread out to the left.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Varane cuts out the pass. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. And the shot! Havertz, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pirlo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Looking for options for movement. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing. Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he finish? He's got away with one there. Caceres kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nakata. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Ronaldinho. Number 10, Messi.
Bellingham does really well to win the ball there.
Mbappe.
Cruyff is looking wide.
Bale. Coming on the field, number 6,
Chiellini.
Hazard. Number 21,
That's Brahim Diaz.
number 20,
De Bruyne.
Dembele.
De Bruyne who's steaming forward. Oh, that's fabulous.
Substitutions taking
And he gets rid in a hurry. He has a look up. Shapes to shoot! Oh, crossbar! And it's Caceres. That's a lovely, neat pass. Azar. Tonali has a look and plays it forward. And it's Diaz. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Azar. Bellingham. Brahim Diaz. He's a sharp little ball here. Real chance! They've got to be quick to... Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That is good alertness. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. Hazard. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now it's Havertz. And he's surging through. Pass is just off target.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Bellingham. Can he latch on to this? Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Pirlo. And it's Cruyff. He can run onto that, and the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's tidy.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Pirlo pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Now it's De Bruyne. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. And here's Havertz. They're urging him to shoot. Plays it across. And that's it. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick.
And the finish! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So the game's first significant moment. There's the shot! Now he's got space here. And no, that was never going to make it. Knocks it into space. Dembele, there's no flag. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Forlan. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, good-looking ball. Cruyff. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that was vital. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has found the way through. Nice control. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mohamed Salah is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Great vision. Mohamed Salah is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cruyff. That's good play. Nice interception, well timed. Mateus looking to penetrate. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And here's Forlan. He is through here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. And he's managed to get free. The cross. And this is Pele. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now, what about a counter-attack? Tevez. And it's Bellingham. And he's well positioned here. Nicely weighted ball. And that pass is goes for the shot! And he lines up a cross, punched away. This might spell danger. Azar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. He's picked his way through. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Pele. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Tevez! Oh, super goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest.
And it's Dembele! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Well, it was probably, for him, the best option, but then again, I'm not the best judge of that.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good strength. Mohamed Salah! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Bellingham. Tries to play it through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And this is Dembele. Cruyff. Decent chance! Van Dijk can get it clear. And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Bale. Coming on to replace him is number
So it's
7,
back to business.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Pelé, he's got away. And he shoots! Tevez.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! There it is!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
After 50 minutes.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Hazard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Hazard. He's found a way through. Always. He's had a shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's a cute ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. Pirlo is always looking to break lines. Good ball over the top. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's a good ball.
The attendance for this
Pelé.
match was
They need to play this quicker in transitions
80,953.
like this.
Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Hazard plays it short. Oh, it's played into the area. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Fortuna Sittard really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Chance! It's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Pele! It's loose, and he's following up! Goal! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
This is their second corner of the game. He's got tall. Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then. And
he's having a shot! Sticks it away! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter.
Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Now it's Bale. It's Bale! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Can he spark a counter here? Strong running down that left flank. Pinches it off him. Kimmich. Tries to pass it through. Bellingham. And here's Dembele. Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Back when it goes. Nicely aimed pass. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Messi. Now it's Shevchenko.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. Messi powering forward here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Punched away. Cruyff's cross. Terrific header. No, not the best of headers.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Hazard. Dembele! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He gets big. Oh, that was no routine save.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This their second corner of the game. Vieira. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, and he shoots! It's in! They are right back in business!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
So smooth. Great chance! Oh, he's been this time, surely! He's got a goal! And they get themselves in front! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Hazard. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Good running, strong and purposeful. Pirlo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's making progress on the ball. Vieira can see things, others simply... That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Corner number 2 then. There's the header, in for the pieces. It's in. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me.
Oh, what has happened here? Haaland. Real chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Azar. Pirlo demonstrating his defensive quality there. Oh, that's clever. Oh, great chance! He's got away. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And here's Bale. It's Bale! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Bellingham. So what can they make of this? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cruyff. Bellingham. And it's Cruyff. He's through here. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Cruyff, who's set up one goal so far. Pirlo. He's in plenty of space here. Dembele receives it in a wide position. Lovely feet. Tries to play it through. Oh, shooting chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Haaland. Messi. Here's a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Haaland! Haaland! That is brilliant! That is a gem! And there's the end of the first half. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, well measured. Zanetti promptly onto that, and that is that. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Cruyff. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Look at the space. Dembele! He has done it! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. mission one has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Messi, he's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball, and
He's having a go! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's managed to get free. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Shoots! He scores! And the comeback is complete. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21. Numero 11. Lasciano il
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a breakthrough. Now how... And Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Messi. Pirlo is the team's great visionary. Cruyff. That is lovely. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Driving on and making good progress. Maldini makes the interception. Messi. He has found the way through. Steaming on goalwards. Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi. Can he get it through? Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he was quick to react. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Threads one in, spread neatly. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mbappe! And that would have won it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion. Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Can he finish? He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And here's Messi. That's very good chance here. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Zanetti.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Two minutes to be added on. Looking to play him in. And there's green grass ahead of him. Cannavaro clears it away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Bellingham making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
Van der Ven promptly onto that, and that is that. Plenty to aim at here. Van der Ven. Rashford. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Di Lorenzo. Olise. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's certainly onside here. Rummenigge couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Now it's Hazard. And it's Rashford. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And here's Hazard. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rashford charging forward, the ball at his feet. Cross into the box. Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Varane kept his eye on it, and he's there.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
And here's the chance to counter. Threads one in. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pirlo, looking for a runner. Nice control. Well, that is one way to stop him. Valladolid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Cristiano has a shot! Magnificent! A finish right from the top draw! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now it's Hazard, and that has put paid to that. 30 minutes gone. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's out for a goal kick. Oh, easy pickings there. Knocks it into space. Van der Ven makes the interception. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Valladolid looking to pass their way through. Cruyff spots it and intercepts. Di Lorenzo.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Hazard. Aimed beyond the defence. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Tries to play it through. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands. So no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
He's gone for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And reclaimed it in a trice. Hazard. Rijkaard. Still just a single goal between the sides. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Decent chance! Certainly not the easiest of chances, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's the type that always fancies himself, Peter, in these situations, and with very good reason.
And now they can spring out of defence. Vieri, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. That's tidy. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Cruyff, and he's whipped it across. That's an excellent interception. Nicely aimed pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? Not the most accurate pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's really well manoeuvred. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vieri. Varane calmly anticipates, and that could set him on his way. He's got away. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
It's played through for him. Di Lorenzo.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, and the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Lofted upfield. Now it's Rashford. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Looking for the run. Great ball, and he's in here. He is through here. He gets big. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Cristiano Ronaldo is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Oh, super ball. There's the delivery.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
No, that's been intercepted.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
5 minutes left on the clock. Varane kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Rice, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be one more
Defending
added
was strong
time.
and firm. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Ronaldinho reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty...
Hello! Oh, in he goes again! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
The Rower Reds are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. De Jong has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Turns back here, probably the best option. Well, that has not gone well. Nesta. Dembele, he's got away. Ibrahimovic shoots! And yes, it's there! And there is his 30th goal. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Nedved. Šeško. He's not got that quite right. First quarter of an hour gone. Cruyff puts his foot on the gas. Cruyff, with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
Tries to pass it through, and this is Ibrahimovic, picked out brilliantly, and a shot! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. He won't be happy with that one. Bergomi. Now it's Ronaldinho, and he's been shifted off it. Now it's Nedved. That is ended up in no man's land. Bergomi. Ronaldinho is a player who's always giving defenders headaches.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Xabi Alonso. Number 30.
Here's Ito.
Coming on the field. Number 15, Ito. Number 9, Yankola.
Oh, really good feet. He's picked his way through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Time and again they are repelled. Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a searching pass. Ito.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Spread neatly. And he was quick to react. Nedved. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That has been cut short.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He is through here. Dembele stood his ground strongly. Nice control. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ito. Neymar. And it's Nedved. Ambrosini. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, well played. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Urawa Reds clearly did.
Shapes to shoot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Urawa Reds with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
3 minutes added time.
That's very neat. Goes for a shot! He has done it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So is this the start of a comeback? Run. And we've reached half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Rawa Reds finding their path. There's the shot! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Ronaldinho. He is just caressing the ball. Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Ambrosini. Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldinho. Oh, good ball. Plenty to aim at here. Piqué defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Cruyff could try cutting inside here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cruyff. He came in hard, very hard. De Jong calmly anticipates, and the counter is on. That's a foul, no two ways about it. The referee's come over. It's a red card. The Rawa Reds are down to 10 men. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Cristiano Ronaldo, with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
Rummenigge, chance here to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. Swings it. He's got to. And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's shot a goal! Sticks it away! 2-0, and in next to no time. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's 2 now without reply. Chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's run loose here. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, it's a great ball here. He's having a shot! Can he spark a counter here? Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Yamal. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Always onto this. Yamal. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Looking for a runner. Nicely worked. He's gone for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
It's just beyond his reach. Thuram goes long. Varane cuts out the pass. De Jong. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's going for goal! Just a whisker away.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's Azar. Can he get it through? Rummenigge! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now they can spring out of defence. 30 minutes gone. No, again there's no way through. Azar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Looking for the run. He rises! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Turns back here, probably the best option. Araujo. Zakaria. This might spell take, and the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Pirlo can see things, others simply cannot. And he's picked out the run. Rummenigge, there's the shot! Oh, it rattles the bar. A whisker away from making it 4.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And he's away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, good take in a good area. Lovely. Now then. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Bellingham. Pirlo has created one goal already. Rummenigge providing an outlet on that flank. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Hazard. Coming on the field is number 19, Ronaldinho.
That gets things going for the second half. Maldini. Pullet looks to get on the end of this. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And now the breakaway. Threads one in. Mbappe is onto this. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked.
And Hullet! And yes, it's there! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Newcastle give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Cruyff demonstrating his defensive quality there. Araujo.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, he's bustling through here. Closing in on Bellingham! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
This match was 80,607.
And claimed it back swiftly. Bellingham. Ronaldinho. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Great defending, strong and determined. He's not got that quite right. Now, can they get him away? Yamal, great vision. And they're quick to get it back. Now that looks a decent ball. That looks a good ball through. that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's on it. Can he get away? Thuram deals with that comfortably. Great chance! He's scored! Right back in the game! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Newcastle get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And the pass is intercepted. Yamal. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Cruyff. Pirlo.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Can he get on the end of this?
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Cruyff. That's tidy. It's a mighty effort! And that would have won it.
Rummenigge really thought he'd scored this.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Looks across and plays it in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And the shot! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! A finish right from the top draw. 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him.
Cruyff really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on, and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
So the lead now is real chance! Oh, crossbar! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And no, that was never going to make it.
Has been indicated.
Ronaldo receives it in a good position here. And we're done. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Well, there's the unmistakable figure of Luis Suarez, the sharpest of sharpshooters, both for club and country, Jim.
Well, I'll add the word razor sharp to that, Peter.
And of course, when he moved to the Catalan capital in 2014, he became the last piece in one of the most feared attacking front threes of all time.
Absolutely. He made his debut a few months into the season, but didn't really get going until around the turn of the year. I remember their first home game of the new year in particular.
Oh yeah, when he scored the second goal that day, didn't he, against the... Oh, they could be caught out here. He's picked his way through. Tevez. It's a goal. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tevez. He's found a way through.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Gets a good foot in there. Hazard. Well read, and the danger is averted. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Makalele running with the ball. And that's aimed into the middle. Tevez.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's beautifully weighted. He's being urged to shoot.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Looking for the run. Oh, well played. Hazard is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. It's a promising position. Ball comes in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Oh no, what has happened here? Pullet chasing after it. It's played through for him. He's onside. He's having a shot. They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Luis Suarez. He is through here. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That has been cut short. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's found support out wide. Leicester with the clearance. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now Now it's Luis Suarez. Tevez. Rijkaard. And here's Suarez. Pinches it off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's managed to get free. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
The movement so precise. The finish. Oh, what has happened here? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
And now, please
Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And this is Ronaldo. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. He has found a way through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Has a look and plays it forward. Bergomi has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Makaleli. Hullet. Bergomi demonstrating his defensive quality there. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Buffon looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
It's in, but only just. The keeper guessed correctly, and the heart and mouth moment for the taker.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now can he find a finish? Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's got away, and that's out of reach. Makaleli. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now that looks a decent ball. Rummenigge flashes it across. Nesta gets it away.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 9.
Buffon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Number 32.
And now they can... Bellingham!
Number 1.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Bellingham usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Number 20, Dembele. Number 10, Messi. Number 15,
Ronaldinho.
Number 19,
And it's Dembele.
Substitution
Messi.
in progress.
Messi. And he's had a hit! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Dembele. And he's found a way past. Over to the left. Looking to go deep. Brilliantly cut out. Quality ball. Well, they've got it again. Takes the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. So, third corner of the game. Bale! And another try! Just cruising! They are cruising! And there is his 30th goal. Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
That's positional goals. The utilisation.
Bullish header! Well, that is remarkable.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That's a sharp pass. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Rafael Leao. He's shifting through the gears here. Cross, he rises! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. He's a sharp little ball here. Threads one in. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Foot in. And here's the chance to counter. Not the most accurate pass. Bergomi. Some resolute defending there. Ball's gone out of play. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he's lost his man here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
That is lovely from him. There's the shot! And he should have made it 4.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Time added on 4 minutes. Messi. Messi goes steaming forward. Azar. Thuram. That's that, the end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Bruno Fernandes. Now, what about a counter-attack? Cruyff knocks it into space. Van der Sar claims comfortably. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Moved on forwards. Yaya Toure. It's Roberto Carlos. And now the breakaway. Looking for options for move. Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Bullish header! It's hit the upright. And now they can spring out of defence. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nesta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Still goalless. Seedorf. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. And that was very necessary. Ibrahimovic. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's being urged to shoot. Pings in across. Tries to get it clear. Can he spark a counter here? And he's intervened well there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pirlo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, they've got it again. Roberto Carlos. And here's Dembele. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival, Azar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's been cut out, well played. Roberto Carlos. And it's Dembele. Now it's Seedorf. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Rummenigge was alert. Shapes to shoot! There it is! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Bruno Fernandes.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Dembele. Tries to play it through. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Roberto Carlos delivers. And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rummenigge. Is there any support? He might not need it. Climbs up big. No, he didn't quite meet it right. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, he's having a shot! They've scored! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, easy pickings there. Pirlo. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He won't be happy with that one. And here's Ibrahimovic. Seedorf. Now this could be a chance. Played back. Bruno Fernandes. Dida breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Played out towards the right wing. That's good play. And it's Yaya Toure.
The attendance for this
Pirlo
match was
looking to penetrate opposition lines.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Dembele is the team's great visionary. Roberto Carlos will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Seedorf.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's Dembele. It's Dembele! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Azar is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Cruyff. Rummenigge! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 9.
That is lovely.
Number 15, Bellingham. Number 21.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Ronaldinho. Number 11, Bale.
The most accurate pass.
Dembele. Number 13, Pedri. Number 10, Messi. Substitution in progress.
This is it then, now or never. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Brilliantly cut out. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's surging through. They're urging him to take a shot! Oh, off the bar!
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pedri. And here's Dembele. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. He's missed, but not by that far. Messi is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And here's Hullet. Rummenigge. And he shoots! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold? And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, what a game, unpredictable to the very end, momentum shift.